So this next video is going to be of my dogs and what their current routine is now, and but also having respect over meal times and getting them to move away from their food and not increase in their eating behaviors. So normally I just let them come in, and when they come in, they're pretty jazzed about their meal time, and they all pretty much have a place to be. So when I feed, I say their name so they know that it's their bowl. And this is Smokey's. And so even though they're all excited to get the food, they know that it's theirs. Good, Bora. And there's his. And then Chianti is usually in here. And this is where Chianti's is. But what I'm going to demonstrate is, even though that they're into their food, if I walk up and just back slightly, just put my hand on, they'll back away. I can back them away and then let them come back to it. With Bora, old man, you know, I can just, he as old as he is, he's just not threatened about the food. He's not sure what's going on, but I can take it. He gets a little nervous about his food being taken. And right now as a senior, he's more worried about his food than anything else. But again, very respectful. He's not trying to take my hand off. I can pick up his bowl. And Chianti here, she's kind of a funny little nervous eater. And if the puppy's hollering and just trying to get used to that, then she will have a tendency to stop eating. And but again, you know, there's no worry with my hand being there and being down in it and being aggressive. And it's just about having a leadership and a respect over the food. You should be able to pet your dogs and really do whatever you need to do. If you need to touch a foot, you know, she stopped eating and waiting for me to do what I'm doing, and then I'm done and she's going back to eating. So it's really important to develop routines. So Bora's done, and he'll just pretty much check out while the rest of the dogs eat. Smokey's still eating hers. And again, Bora's food is gone, and he's gone and laid down. He'll come wander through and check his bowl again and check to see if the girls are done, because he does like to make sure they didn't leave anything extra for him. So again, Chianti just got nervous because the puppy's barking, and so she'll leave her food. But again, it's just respect. It's not this fight over the food. And still, even though, you know, here Chianti's food is still there, she comes back to it, but he's not going to touch it. He's going to leave it alone and do, you know, his thing. And that's the relationship, and that's the routines that you should have with your dogs and meeting those expectations of feeding. So Smokey walked away from her. She's done with hers. She's not even having any interest, and he's just kind of waiting back to see when everybody walks away that he can check their food. Again, you heard the puppy holler, and Chianti walks away from her food. So it's just part of routine. There's Bora kind of checking out her bowl. So overall, it's just getting your dogs to not fixate and resource guard the food by interacting, moving them off of, coming back to it, and just not making a big deal about food time.